Your Excellency, the President of the Republic of Uganda, I am Sarah Langasiu, the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary. Your Excellency, in conformity with Article 142, Clause 1 of the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda, you appointed 2 justices of the Supreme Court and 3 justices of the Court of Appeal, / the Constitutional Court.
I, Asa Mugenyi, swear in the name of the Almighty God that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Republic of Uganda, and I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. So help me God.
Is now signing the oath book. Congratulations, my Lord, Lady Justice. Congratulations, my Lord, the Honorable Justice Monica Kalyegira Mugenyi.
I want to start by congratulating the new judges for their achievement, for being selected. And on a personal note, I'm very happy to see the stability that is characterizing the institutions of state now. When I first came into government, all the chief justices and even many of the judges were older than me. I'll be a young man before Mzee Wambuzi and those judges. But now, all of them, they are young people, younger than me. I'm very happy to see that. Our manpower resource is building up slowly, coming as young graduates, going through the judiciary, retiring peacefully. I'm very happy about that stability, because that's why even the CJ now is talking of using the retired judges to man the alternative justice, because we have the manpower, the cumulative build-up of the manpower resource. That's how countries become stable, and they grow. So I'm very happy to see this happening in all institutions, the army, the police, the judiciary, the civil service. I'm very happy to see this. I'm also happy with the harmonization which the CJ was talking about. This one you call the alternative justice. Because when I was at university, I was with the boys who were lawyers, like Chief Justice Benjamin Odoki, Ogola. They were all there with them. And you would hear their orientation. There is some white man called Lord Denny. Dichotomous justice has got some potential problems. That's why you see a lot of mob justice. That mob justice, you say, let us finish the matters here, because the other system will not work for us. So therefore, I'm glad to see the emphasis you have put on the alternative justice. I think we are finally harmonizing our positions together, we from the bush and the lawyers in the town. When we were in the bush, of course, we had some issues with our people there. I have told you many times the case of the boys who killed people in Semto because they were drunk, our soldiers, Zabron and his colleagues. They got drunk, killed people in Semto, Mulule. Oh, it was very, very dangerous. The NRM would have collapsed. So when we tried them, and the case was tried, there was to be shot, to be executed. They brought the case to the High Command. I was chairman, but we had a lawyer there, this Jim Mwezi, he was a lawyer. He's the one who said, no, it is not Zabron who killed the people. It was the beer inside Zabron which killed is now. Even when I used to read Charles Dickens, under the law we are using what they call extenuating circumstances which that somebody was not responsible for his actions. So this harmonization is very good news to me. I think we should support it so that we really, because African jurisprudence insists on full accountability. Not necessarily punitive. You may not even have to be punished, but you must restitute. You must, like the matoput, which our people talk about there. But Banyankore call it tokaraba. They don't insist on killing you. No, but you must be accountable. You must kukaraba. Kukaraba is a blood settlement. When you kill people, you can kukaraba, and then the vendetta is gone. If it is a smaller wrong, this is called okonga. Okonga is when it is an offense short, less than murder. So I'm very, very happy with this harmonization. I think we are moving well. Now, on my side, as the head of the country, I have been concentrating also on the granary of the home. To grow the granary, and I can report to you that we started off with $1.5 billion GDP. By June, we shall be at $55 billion. We have never met. So now finally I'm meeting him through I think the children are the Mugenyis. I was talking with the guy here, because when I nominated them, according to Mao, these people are selected by the Judicial Commission on merit. So they recommended, the Judicial Commission recommended them to me according to their performance. Most of the time, they perform. You need 10, but they give you like 20, giving their scores. And that's how I selected all of them. And there were 2 Mugenyis, I think, 2 or something like that. Then my parliament said, oh, no, the Mugenyis are too many. You must balance. When I thought about it, I said this is very dangerous. This is not politics. People were invited. There was an advertisement. People came, competed, and they scored according to the way they scored. How can you jump this and you say, I'm looking for politics? I get the one who was down there, I bring him. It's not correct. So I insisted.
Justice Moses Kazibwe served as far as Kabale, and it is from there that the Chief Justice deployed him into the commercial court and eventually ended up in Mubende. Many judicial officers should see this as a lesson that if you are serving well, you can easily end up like David, who was tending to sheep, but ended up being anointed, leaving his brothers who were in the family compound. We hope that those who are serving in the judiciary will realize that the more senior you are, the more your services are needed in the difficult places. For instance, there are difficult land conflicts in northern Uganda. This is the very place where some of the most experienced judicial officers should go. We are now having circuits of the Court of Appeal that the Chief Justice has appointed in the east of Uganda, in Mbale, in Barara, and also in Gulu, to offer services to those who seek to appeal decisions of the High Court.
I would like to congratulate the new members of the Supreme Court and the Court of Appeal upon your individual appointments and elevation to these courts of record. Your Excellency, I happen to know personally all the 5 appointees, the new justices, the ones in the Supreme Court and the ones of the Court of Appeal. Evidence that our people appreciate our taking the judiciary to them is when we operationalized Chiboga, Kitgum, and Bushenye. I've given you the example of Chiboga. My Lord, the principal judge, is the one who went and opened that court. And we saw the evidence that the people of Uganda want the judiciary to be with them. The judiciary, safe water, medical facilities are the ones you cannot compromise on. These are rights. They're parts of our human rights. Whenever we have the opportunity, we should really ensure that our people don't have to travel hundreds of kilometers to get justice. As a beginning, they don't have to travel hundreds of kilometers to get basic medical facilities. They don't have to travel 5, 8, 10 kilometers for safe water. Your Excellency, Wakiso District, I'm speaking from Wakiso District now as I stand, where you are housed, as a population of some 2 million people. There's not a single high court in Wakiso District. The people of Wakiso District have to come to Kampala District to get justice in the High Court, in the Court of Appeal, in the Supreme Court. Budget permitting, we intend to open 2 high courts. This is just an example. They're elsewhere in the country. But we'd like these 2 million people to be served by courts which are specifically for the 2 million people.
Your Excellency, allow me to first and foremost congratulate the newly appointed justices of the Supreme Court and Court of Appeal. I congratulate you very sincerely. And I am the happiest because I saw more girls than boys. And that's what His Excellency the President always calls positive discrimination. And I want to thank the Chief Justice, who is always making me feel at home under this atmosphere. I would like, Your Excellency, to thank you for your strategic and dedicated effort in managing and steering all arms of government with undivided attention and without discrimination. You have given attention to the judiciary as much as you have given to the executive and also to the legislature. I specifically would like to thank you for growing the budget of the judiciary gradually, an endeavor which has enabled the judiciary to expeditiously discharge justice to the people of Uganda. And I would like to thank the judiciary for the patience with which they have always exhibited. They have exhibited a lot of patience and maturity, even under very stringent times when they need money and money is not yet there. They have always been patient, Your Excellency, and working with you to find a solution. Thank you very much for that maturity. I would like also to call upon the judiciary to continue delivering and discharging justice to the people of Uganda. And as the office of the Vice President, you have our full support. Your Excellency, I would like also to remind the judiciary that the fight against corruption is not lost. I would like to congratulate you as the foot soldiers in the fight against corruption for the achievements that we have so far made as government. I congratulate you. But I would like also to remind you that let's continue in that fight, as we all know that the corruption is now sophisticated and it needs sophisticated minds like yours.